Hello, everyone. So I wanted to take a moment to unpack and process this narrative that I'm seeing. Because actually, I was going to name this one "Let's Debate Bitches," but I decided not to because that will probably incite some people to get this one taken down. Like some of my other things have been taken down for all these free speech motherfuckers. They have no problem silencing marginalized voices, but God forbid we hold white folks accountable for the bullshit that they fucking do. Okay, let me talk about this. And there are two things that I want to talk about because people are conflating them together. Cancel culture and let's debate. So let me figure out where I want to go with this. Let's start with the debate thing. There's something in whiteness, in white supremacy, that says that it's that narrative that we're all equal. The only reason that black and brown people are not not fucking, let alone aren't succeeding, let alone thriving, is because of their inferiority, their lack of. They don't have the acumen to do these things. They're just not bright enough. They just don't have the language. They're just not smart enough. They're just not privileged and powerful enough. They're not the system of white supremacy that allows you to debate the humanity of other people has never been challenged before. What about that? Debate. I'm really. Um, it's really, I have these paradigm shifts often when I'm thinking about things, and I think about them across sectors. I very seldom think about things in isolations. I'm a systems thinker, so I think about things in systems. And one thing that I'm really questioning about this debate thing is like its origin, because people say debate has rules. There's a way to debate. First of all, I ain't never seen nobody on Twitter or any other social platform follow these fucking formal rules of debate. All these people who talking about let's debate, y'all don't ever follow shit. It's just what the fuck y'all feel like saying, how y'all feel like saying, and you want everybody to shut the fuck up. But debate has only been a a a I'm really starting to see is it's been another tool of white supremacy to have the illusion of equal of equity. I mean, no, of equality. Because outside of your high school debate team, most debates in society, in real life, are not equal. It's not between equal people unless it's two white dudes who bitching about something. So if I'm in a debate with someone, um, and we're following the rules, we're still not equal if you're a white person, because there's a lived experience. No, I take that back. I mean, so I'm processing it. I take that back. What I'm trying to say, because it could be seen as, it could be more equitable if my lived experience is a part of that debate. That's what I'm trying to say. If I can bring my lived experience into that debate, it helps with the equity issue. What commonly happens, though, are the rules of debate are designed for whiteness. It's just like the SAT, the ACT, all this other bullshit. It's all designed from a white perspective, from a white lens. And so I'm already at a disadvantage because I don't have the lens of whiteness to see through. And then you negate that the lens that I see through is a value. It is whiteness again is the default, and any other lens through which my lived experience um, would inform my debating is discounted. So that's right there. Cancel culture is something totally different. And let me back up. Also, we're not going to debate people's lived experience. So so let me pull this out again. So if and this is where, because my lived experience or the trans experience or the disabled experience is not seen as equal or treated as equal to the white experience, even if they're white, they still can pull on that. But if they have another intersectionality, it's the intersectional part that doesn't have the same weight. So when you, J.K. Rowling, don't get to debate the existence of the humanity of people who are already marginalized and whose opinions you already discount by white supremacy. That is not a debate. See, these are false narratives. These are false equivalents. I can debate you about the value of keto. I can do that. But what I'm not going to do is allow you to have a conversation, to even start a fucking conversation in my presence about what a woman is. That's not what's going to fucking happen. We're not doing that. We're not fucking doing that. And so this leads into council culture, because for the first time, the most marginalized and vulnerable have a voice. They are pushing back on the narratives. They are saying, no, 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 you don't get to define who I am. I'm going to tell you who the fuck I am, and we're going to go with that. And this is why when I came into tech, I did tech the way I fucking wanted to do tech, because what I did not, what I saw early on before I could even really articulate it, was I was not going to allow this space dominated by mediocre white men to determine my value, my worth. I was not going to do that. It just was not going to happen. And this is why I set my life up the way it is. So it's not about individual in people. It's about the systems. So when you talk about cancel culture, what's happening is individuals are having to deal with the consequences of their behavior. So this is why I say the parasite is now, white supremacist, the parasite is now eating its host. So whiteness has been, because it's the default, has been able to hide its hide from accountability, because it's been falling into the system that was a default, which was what everybody were the rules. The rules have changed. Lack of inclusion is a risk and increasingly a crisis management issue. We're not building, see, people think, when I talk about this, our whole fucking world has changed. With technology, our whole fucking world has changed. We're not building widgets anymore. We are building, we this is a knowledge economy. And you need what's in my head to help you as a business, in a community or whatever, to thrive. And if I don't feel safe, you don't get that. That is why this debate shit is bullshit. And I can say, I'm not surprised. So Noam Chomsky is, and I'm speaking of, because Uncle Bob has talked about this lately. Paul Graham, mediocre ass, talked about this, because this fuck, I can't think of the magazine article that just came out, but it just came out. Fuck, I can't think of the name of it right now. I just tweeted it, about these 100 and something people having coming together to write this thing, and it's all these white privileged motherfuckers who've never been challenged, who've never had anybody to say, yeah, you know, that's bullshit. You know, no. Not only is it bullshit, but you're gonna be held accountable for your bullshit. So I look at a Noam Chomsky, Harper's Bazaar. Thank you very much. So I look at a Noam Chomsky who I really admire when it comes to economics. And this is where this is why for me, it has to be, if you're not talking anti-racist, you're not changing anything, because he's still, and Robert Reich he's still, from his book Saving Capitalism, or his is still talking about it from a class issue. They're still talking about it from a issue, a space of not talking about race, and how race is fundamentally rooted into every fucking thing that exists. Anti-blackness is the most popular and most successful strategy that the world has adopted, period. And if you can't talk about economics in that thing, I don't want to hear you. Your dialogue, your scholarship is where it was seen as the height in past, is now is now so low. It's banal. It's lacking something, because it does not address what the world is now. So I'm not surprised that a whole bunch of people who like to debate, who've been able to, particularly white men and white women, who have had the ability to debate all their fucking lives. Your whiteness is the only group of people whose fucking opinion ever actually mattered. And you've been told all your life that you have the right to have an opinion even about shit that you don't even fucking know about. This is amazing. There is nothing in this world that if I came out here and started talking about how to fucking build a car, I'd get my ass handed to me. I know absolutely fucking nothing about getting building a car, but because I'm black, I have to stay in a narrow lane. And I have to defend that fucking lane all the fucking time. It is amazing how often I get challenged on the shit that I'm fucking an expert in. And I'm not even talking about scholarship or academics. I'm talking about my fucking lived experience. I am the only expert in my fucking lived experience, and that still gets fucking challenged. But for white people, you have the right to talk about any fucking thing that you want to, and it's weighted as equally as mine. Oh my God, you think you know about race. All these white people doing these fucking anti-racist, sit your punk asses down. You don't know shit about race that you did not learn from somebody who has been directly impacted by race. Fuck you. So, as I said, I'm going to wrap this up. As I said, I wanted to call this debate this bitches, because this is what I'm talking about. I'm not going to debate you about my lived experience. I'm not going to debate you I'm not going to debate you about anything. I'm going to treat you like y'all been treated. I got a fucking opinion. My fucking opinion matters. I don't have to justify it to you. And yet, that has nothing to do with fucking cancel culture. See, don't kind of try to conflate those things, because what it is about, you're trying to make yourself into a hero or a victim and never the villain. Cancel culture is something totally. Look at these motherfuckers still babbling. Your mama, bitch. Salty Pirate 61. Your mama, bitch. See, this is what I'm fucking talking about. This is what I'm talking about. Yeah, council culture and debating is not the same thing. So what they want to say is, what they're trying to conflate, what they're trying to create is an ability to debate people's lived experience, people's humanity, and not have to. They're trying to connect the two and not have to deal with the consequences of that bullshit. Two different things, not the same fucking thing. Debating is one thing, and fuck you, I'm not doing that with you. Council culture is consequences to your fucking behavior. Not the same. Yeah. So fuck you, Paul Graham. Also, if you he is he, we're gonna play this game again. If he has blocked you, put it down below here. Yeah, put it down below here. Uncle Bob, fuck you. I need you to be gone. You mediocre old white tech white supremacist. I just need you to be gone. There is nothing redeeming about you. Your clean code sucks because you suck as a human being. So I don't know why people want to cling to this thing. How the fuck can you talk about clean code or be on this man's, just be all in his protecting him when he's a shit human being. See, this is another thing. And white people can be shit human beings and still have expertise in something that if that their shit human being their shit human beingness would 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 fundamentally discount them. Yeah, fuck Paul Graham, exactly. I'm not gonna announce this, but know that I have some shit coming, and it's gonna compete with some shit they got going. So just know that I am in a. I could tell you, I want to be. He's an expert in everything in his mind. There you go. And that place is a goddamn shit show. That fucking place is a goddamn shit show. I don't know why the fuck we still allow people who cause active harm to have the authority to debate anything, to have an opinion about anything. Everything I every everything I do, people go back and look at and vet and what I do. But these motherfuckers can say whatever the fuck they want to, come back the next day. Oh yeah, because Uncle Bob yesterday said some bullshit about um he was talking, yeah, that's what his debate thing, this council culture. But the day before, he was defunding the police would cause harm and all this. So you have these fuckers with these fucked up ass social opinions, but then they want to lean back on, let's debate this. It's all equal, bitch. Fuck equality. I want equity. I need you to sit your mediocre ass down, shut the fuck up, because your opinions are obsolete. And I need more white folks to get on that fucking bandwagon, because you're the fucking why we're held up. It's white folks who are holding us up, because y'all can't let go of your goddamn idols. Fuck. Damn. There are better people in marginalized communities with better opinions about this shit than these white dudes. Let's find them. Let's put them on a platform. Let them amplify their voices. Let's pay them And so that we can start making fucking change. Because all of y'all woke white folks now are gonna fall back very soon. I'm waiting for y'all right now. I give y'all about 2 more weeks before y'all get bored with Black Lives Matter and go back to your mediocre ass lives. But trust me, come November, your ass gonna be in pain. Because whether this president wins or not, it is not gonna be a if he loses, he ain't going quietly. And if he wins, it's gonna be for your fucking asses that we got 4 more years of this bitch. So that's all I wanted to say. Yeah, have a wonderful day.